the point when Bugatti went tummy up in the mid-1990s, a gathering of previous workers established B engineering. At the time, Bugatti was building the EB-110, a supercar whose execution and power appraisals would disgrace most autos out and about today. Only 139 exabytes 110s were worked in the vicinity of 1991 and 1995, yet now the auto has made an arrival. Kind of. Casil Motors has reported a 15 demonstrate keep running of the SP-110 Edonis Fenice, an EB-110-based supercar with drowsy appeared towards styling and a refreshed powertrain. The historical backdrop of the auto is somewhat convoluted. In the late 1980s, Bugatti was acquired by Romano Artioli. By 1991, the organization had returned to delivering autos with the EB-110. It was a creature that was about as a long ways in front of its peers as the Bugatti Chiron is today. The EB-110 pressed a 550-pole quad-turbo 3.5-liter V12. It sent energy to every one of the four wheels through a 6-speed manual transmission and hit 60 miles per hour in only 3.2 seconds while in transit to a best speed of 216 miles per hour. Hardly any autos shy of the McLaren F1 could touch it. The auto wasn't sufficient to keep Bugatti from petitioning for Chapter 11 by 1995. Volkswagen acquired it in 1998. Artioli and a gathering of previous designers in the long run established B engineering. They bought the rest of the EB-110 parts and uncovered the EB-110 construct Edonis with respect to January 1, 2000. It dumped the all-wheel drive and expanded the power. However, additionally, points of interest on changes are unclear. The auto never made it to generation. As of late, Las Vegas-based Casil Motors ventured into complete what B engineering began. The auto you see here is known as the SP-110 Edonis Fenice. Underneath the aluminum bodywork you'll discover the carbon fiber monocoque from an EB-110. The motor is a 3.8-liter form of the EB-110's V12. It has been turned to 720 torque, and the quad-turbo setup was dumped for two expansive dislodging turbos. Casil Motors says the auto can hit 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds, slower conceivably as a result of the back-drive setup, 100 miles per hour in 8.2 seconds and has a best speed of more than 220 miles per hour regardless. It utilizes a 6-speed manual transmission. Casil Motors is putting forth a scope of alternatives, from a stripped-down track variant to a kitted-out extravagance demonstrate. The discretionary Rhinacida Aero package settles a portion of the auto's sketchy styling decisions. Just 15 will be fabricated. Valuing hasn't been declared, yet Casil Motors is requiring a $2,500 store. Try not to anticipate that this will be shabby. A perfect EB-110 GT is going available to be purchased in March for about $1 million. While this isn't a unique Bugatti, it has bona fide Bugatti certifications.